it's Holly with Ivy Cool Creations, and today I am working on a Scrap-A-Sketch recipe number 4. And these sketches are created by Lisa Sikorsky from the Scrap-A-Sketch Facebook group. And I was also working in conjunction with the 14 Days of Christmas, but I obviously had way more layouts than 14 days. So you're going to see the next few layouts be still winter and or Christmas so that I can finish that up, because I am about 3 weeks behind everything because my aunt passed away, and so I was just not even home. I haven't been home. So yeah. Anyway, this layout I created because I only had 2 pieces of paper that I wanted to use, and I like doing that, using 2 pieces of paper to stretch into a double page layout. And one of my favorite things is to do a little bit of mixed media behind the main photos. So what I did was I brushed Distress Oxide Blue Denim, or no, Faded Jeans was the one that I used. I brushed Faded Jeans all over, and then I used the packaging technique with the tumbled glass, and then the splatters on top is the Dylusions called Periwinkle Blue. And I wanted to make it look like watercolor without actually doing watercolor, because that takes time and effort, and I am a lazy crafter, even though I do a lot. So I just wanted to follow this sketch, and I couldn't figure out how to do the frame, and so I fiddled with it for a while, trying to get it in there perfectly and make it do what I wanted to do. So the frame on the left hand page is at the bottom, whereas the page is slightly tilted, whereas the frame on the right hand page comes out to the right like it does in the sketch. And all I did to create the mixed media on the scrap pieces of paper was I just used the same thing, the Faded Jeans, and I blended it so that I had a distressed look, I guess, or like a faded idea. And then I used water to drop droplets so that I got that water splattered look like polka dots. And then I just splattered with the periwinkle blue. I went kind of crazy on this one, but I love the way that it turns out. I just love the depth that you get doing the water splattering with the distressed oxides. Like, you don't need anything extra, you just need some water, and you end up with this beautiful distressed looking technique, or effect, I should say. And I fiddled with this frame for a while, trying to get it straight and make it do what I wanted it to do, because I wanted the right hand page to look more like the sketch instead of just kind of using it as a jump off. But I like the way that it turned out. I'm actually pretty proud of it. I'm a fan of this whole layout. And so these are just pictures of my mom, and actually it's all 4 of us. My mom, well, 5, I guess. My mom, my dad, me, and the kids. And we just went up into the bush for a walk, and the kids had so much fun. I think it was like the first time that I took them out to where there was like super deep snow, and they could like crunch through it and slide down hills and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I was also trying to use up all of my little chipboard pieces and stuff so that I could, work through, like, a lot of my winter stuff, a lot of my Christmas stuff is from like 2018. So this is all old stuff, it's nothing that I really need to keep. So yeah, I went through and I made, I had the word winter and I cut it down because it had a rather thick white border. So I just cut around it. And then I had this chipboard that said chili. And so the title turned into Chili Winter Walk. And the walk is just foam, not double-sided obviously, but single-sided adhesive foam that you would put behind a photo to pop it up. And I just cut it out with my die cut alphas and ended up with a 3 mixed like font title. I like doing that, using up bits and then just creating where I need to create. But I like the way that it turned out, and it stretched the title all the way across the 2 pages. And then I kind of went digging for all of my little bits to go around because, a lot of my layouts that I have, I don't have ephemera for them. Like, I mean, you could put florals with this, but it just doesn't feel florally to me. It feels like winter, and it feels like it needs ephemera to go with it, but I don't have any ephemera. Like, what are you going to put with this, right? And I was trying to stay in the blues. So I used a tiny bit, like I have a couple sticker sheets. One's Echo Park that I didn't even touch, and a couple Simple Stories that I'm trying to finish the sticker sheets. And then I have this puffy stickers. These are from the Hip Kit Club from December 2021. So they're a year old. Or they're from last Christmas. Maybe it's November. I can't remember, but it's definitely like not recent. So I'm trying to use things up because I have things sitting in my stash and just taking up space, right? So I'm trying to go through it and stash bash. That's my goal for 2023 is stash bashing. I'm not buying anything new. I'm on a full year spending freeze. The only stuff that I did buy was at Black Friday because Scrapbook Your Joy was closing, and they've closed for good, and I'm very sad about that because they were my main supplier because I'm in Canada, not in the States, so it's a little more expensive and it's rather difficult to get stuff. So yeah, I'm sad that she's leaving, but that was the only stuff that I bought since like August or something. So yeah, anyway, I'm on a year-long spending freeze, and I'm doing it with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life and Moira and a bunch of other people. But yeah, I just want to go through my things and use up my things because I have so many things. Lots of stuff that I was, planning on using but just have never touched. And I had these little wood pieces cut out from a Minte paper. And I thought, we're in the woods. I could use those as little ephemera pieces. And I like that they bring in the beige and just give you another color. And I love the way that this 2-pager turned out. And don't forget to check out the description box below for everybody who's playing along with the Scrap-A-Sketch and the 14 Days of Christmas. And I will catch you soon.